check, chicka, chicka, check. Ho, hey, ho, hey, ho. What's up, guys? It's CRRLL back with another Music Gear Monday. This week, we are talking about this Komplete Audio 1 that I got here. Audio interfaces. So what exactly is an audio interface? Why do you need an audio interface? An audio interface is not rocket science. Audio interface basically replaced tape machines from what we used to use back in the day, multi-track tape machines. In order for us to record audio signals into our computers, we need an audio interface. And that's exactly what an audio interface is. It interfaces any audio signal to the computer. It is for anybody who is trying to route any kind of audio into or out of your computer. So we talked a little about audio interfaces this past week and basically kind of described what the difference is between your audio interface and your sound card on your computer. Some sound cards on computers come with a headphone output and maybe one microphone input, which will allow you to connect maybe a headphone microphone or a little desktop microphone. With an audio interface, they're going to allow you to connect multiple sources at the same time and use programs like Pro Tools, Logic, Reason, Ableton, FL Studio, anything out there that allows these audio interfaces to talk to them and record multiple tracks at the same time. So if I'm doing a podcast and I want to record two mics, myself, maybe a DJ playing in the back, I'm going to need an audio interface with two microphone inputs and maybe like an RCA input for the DJs. So those are the things that an audio interface is going to allow you to do connecting to your computer. Using this Komplete Audio 1, I've been using it for a little over 2 weeks. Used it on a couple of live gigs. It's become a nifty little interface to use for a bunch of different scenarios. So looking at their website, just from this diagram here, you have your levels for input 1, input 2. This shows you that the USB is connected, and this shows you whether or not your phantom power is on. So some microphones are going to need phantom power. You're going to have to click that little phantom power button, and it's actually going to send power to your microphone. This little swiveling piece right here that's turning up, that is your volume, and this is how it connects. Basically, two RCA cables will connect out to your speakers, left and right. You could use that, or you can get adapters to go from RCA to 1/4 inch or XLR, depending on your speaker setup situation. USB in, RCAs. You have a little locking mechanism here, and some of you might say, why the heck would this guy have a locking mechanism? These little interfaces are perfect for schools, just little school production studio setups. So set up on a desk, you could lock it to the desk with your little locking mechanism on the back, and you're good to go. You might still have to worry about them breaking it, but which happens sometimes. I mean, shoot, I remember when I was a kid. But anyway, looking at this setup, very easy, simple. From the front of the actual device here, and we're looking at the quick start guide just because it's easier to show you some of these features. You have that microphone input, you have the gain for that microphone input, you have the input for your instrument, so guitar, bass, keys. You want to run a synth into it, you can run into this input. That's the gain for it. That tells you whether it's a line input or an instrument input. Phantom power here, you got this input versus host. This is going to determine what you're going to hear more of on this headphone here, and then that's the headphone volume that they're turning right there, and it shows you, boom, that's where you connect to your headphones. So it comes with machine and it comes with tractor. It comes with a standard USB cable, not a USB-C, so you'll have to get your own USB-C or just an adapter. Easy, simple plug-in setup. The only downfall I would say of this interface is that this sleek looking piece of plastic right here gets all fingerprinted up. It gets all smudged and just fingerprinted up and already starts to look worn. That is the only downfall of this audio interface. interface. Other than that, it's a great audio interface, puts out really strong signal. I didn't have to boost the gain ridiculously to get a good microphone level into it. So comparable audio interfaces to this guy would be something like the PreSonus Audio Box or something like the Focusrite Scarlett Solo. All running around that $100 price range. It's going to give you a microphone input, an instrument input, and also monitor outputs. Anybody who's looking to get a affordable, easy to use audio interface options to have with their computer other than just their sound card, this guy is a perfect option for you. I'll also link the other audio interfaces that I talked about today in the description below. If there's another great budget audio interface that you enjoy that you think we should check out, put it in the description below. Maybe we'll feature it on one of our next Music Gear Mondays. But anyway, that's going to be it. I'm CRRLL. We will catch you here next week. Make sure to tune in tonight at 7 p.m. to Twitch. This link right here. We'll recap this episode and previous episodes. Also, if you're watching this in the morning early, we'll be up on ClubHouse chatting 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. Until next week, we'll catch you here, Music Gear Monday. Peace.